Is that why they call it a laptop?
It's not on my lap.
Oh, no, yeah.
Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode of Shakin All Over, brought to you by the Night Owl in Birmingham. My name's Jessie, I run the bar at the Night Owl, and basically what we've been doing during lockdown is bringing some cocktails from the Night Owl menu, from my dining room to your home. Basically just easy, sort of as simple as I can stuff that I can teach you how to make, so you can make your own cocktails while you're at home and can't go to the pub, can't go out. So a lovely lady called Lucy Holloway requested on my previous video when I made a mojito, asking if I could do a margarita tutorial, which got me thinking, because the margarita is such a simple cocktail to make. It's literally 3 ingredients. I thought, okay, what could I sort of do to do a 3 ingredient special? Another favourite cocktail of mine is a French Martini. Really, really simple, but just really beautiful. So this video is going to be a sort of split tutorial of making a margarita and a French Martini. So I'm hoping with these 2 drinks that you can basically just get the stuff in the supermarket easy enough. With a margarita, your base spirit is tequila. So what I have is just some Jose Cuervo. This is just sort of house, quite a cheap tequila to get. You can get this in gold or silver. So this is going to be our base, and then you're also going to need some sort of triple sec. So I've got just Bowls triple sec here. If you can't get a triple sec, cointreau is also widely used for margaritas. Cointreau or triple sec, if you didn't know, is just an orange flavoured liqueur. So we've got these 2, and then other than your tequila and your triple sec, you're just going to need some fresh lime. So half a lime is all you're going to need. You have a choice when making your margarita. You can either shake it and have it as a just sort of liquid cocktail, or you can blend it and have it as a frozen margarita. I really love both. There is something a little bit special about it being really hot outside and drinking a frozen margarita. So I'm going to take my Boston shaker. I've got it here, and what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to fill the glass completely with ice. So my glass is filled with ice, and I'm going to go in with my first and main ingredient, tequila. So with our tequila, we're going to take 50 mils, which is just known as a double. And then we're going to go in with our orange liqueur, so our triple sec or cointreau, whatever you've got. So with this, in a lot of places, they use just a single shot of triple sec or cointreau. I like to use a little bit more just because I quite like the sweetness of it. And I just like it to take the edge off the tequila slightly and make it a slightly bigger drink. So we've got half a lime here, and I've got one of these squeezy things. I'd love to know the actual name of this because I don't have a bloody clue, to be honest. And we're going to squeeze the juice of half of the lime into here. So in our shaker glass, we have got 50 mils of tequila, we've got 50 mils of triple sec, and we've got half the juice of a fresh lime. So that's literally everything to this cocktail, and then it's filled with ice. So if you're going to shake this cocktail and just have it as a basic sort of margarita, you're going to shake this straight away. And if not, if you want it as a frozen margarita, you're going to shove it in the blender and just blend it all for a few seconds and then pour it into your glass, and it's going to be frozen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick the lid on this for now, and I'm going to prep our martini glass. You'll probably know when you have margaritas, quite often they are rimmed with salt. So I am going to just pour some salt into this bowl I've got, just a kitchen bowl, very simple. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a wedge of lime, like so, and we're going to rub it all the way around the rim of our martini glass. If you haven't got a martini glass, just like a simple rocks glass, something like a tumbler, maybe this big, is going to be equally as good for the drink. So we're going to rub it around the outside so there's juice there. And what we're going to do is we're going to dip our glass into the bowl. So we have got our martini glass rimmed with salt. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to put a lime wedge on the side of the glass like this. I've just literally cut it down from the other half of the lime that I squeezed, put a little slit in it, and then just shove that on the side like that. And then next it's time to shake our cocktail. If you're going to shake it, if you've got a Boston shaker like this, you put the tin on the top, you give it a bash like that, and then you put it over your shoulder with the glass on your palm like this, and you shake it back and forward. So if you're going to shake the cocktail, you literally just shake it for a little bit longer than what I did. If not, if you're going to blend it, what you need to do is just put it into a blender and add another scoop of ice, just so it's nice and like slushy how we want it. So then I'm going to add a little bit more ice, just like another handful. And then what we do is we pour it into our martini glass, like this. And then we have got a perfect summertime frozen margarita with literally 3 ingredients: tequila, triple sec, and fresh lime. Stick yourself a little straw, give it a try. Oh man, so good, so summery, amazing for this hot weather, and literally 3 ingredients. I don't know how you could possibly go wrong. So there you have yourself a perfect 3-step, super easy summer margarita. Thank you, Lucy, for asking me to do this. This is my favourite way of doing it. I just think they're perfect frozen. So there you go. And next we're going to move on to the French Martini. So we've just made our margarita as the first part of our 3-ingredient cocktail lesson. The next cocktail we're going to make is a French Martini. I have got some really, really classy supermarket own brand vodka going on here. I ran out of the good stuff and, you know, times are hard. As well as this, we're going to need some Chambord. So Chambord is a really, really beautiful raspberry liqueur. I genuinely think this is one of the most gorgeous alcohol bottles ever, usually just in a smaller bottle. I think these big ones only come wholesale. I pinched this from the Night Owl quite a long time ago. It is gorgeous.
P45's in the post, mate.
P45's in the post. And then other than this, we're just going to need some pineapple juice. I've just used it in previous videos. You can get it anywhere. It's just pineapple juice. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our glass and we're going to fill it to the top with ice. And the first thing we're going to do is going to go in with a double shot, so that's 50 ml of vodka. And then we're going to go in with our Chambord. So I'm going to go in with 50 ml of this as well. Some places use a bit less, but I love that raspberry edge on it, so I think it's really good to use a little bit more. So we're going to go in with 50 ml of this. So then after this, we're going to go in with 75 ml. So that's a double shot and a single shot of pineapple juice. So then we've got 75 ml of pineapple. So again, literally just 3 ingredients. They're so easy but so effective, these 2 cocktails that we're making in this video. So when we've got our glass or shaker, whatever you're using, full of our 3 ingredients, 50 ml of vodka, 50 ml of Chambord, and 75 ml of pineapple, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and shake it. So Boston shaker, glass on the top, give it a bash. If you're using a plate, cling film over the top, plate on the top. If you're not using any of that and you haven't really got the means to give it a shake, then literally just a spoon in there and just stir it really hard. And as soon as it starts to turn a lovely pink colour and the pineapple juice creates like a nice white foam on the top, then you know you're doing good. So turn it upside down, palm on the back of the glass, over your shoulder. So we've got our shaken cocktail And what we do when we are using a Boston shaker is we just, we palm the side of the glass just to separate the tin and the glass, like so. So if you've not got a cocktail strainer, I don't currently have one at home, but I do have this sort of standard little kitchen baking sieve, which I've been using to do some cocktails, just because it separates the ice and the liquid exactly how we want. You might have a big sieve, which if you're just careful enough, it will do exactly the same thing. If you don't have one of these, what you can do is just get sort of like a flat-ended knife, like a big kitchen knife will probably do the job. And if you just sort of put it on the edge of the glass and pour it in this way, that'll work the same way. So as you can see here, it's this beautiful sort of baby pink colour, and we don't want any ice to go in there whatsoever. So once this sieve's full of ice like so, just pour it away before you go in with some more. Like this, and then we're going to pour that away. And then in with some more. And it should be, if you've got a martini glass, the perfect amount. If you haven't got a martini glass, like I said about the margarita, just like a small sort of rocks glass will do the job. And the way I'm going to garnish this, although it's a raspberry based drink, I just think these look really gorgeous with a strawberry. So in the night out, what we do is we literally just stick a strawberry on the end of the glass, like that. So here is the second of our 3 ingredient cocktails that we've brought to you today. So we've got our Frozen Margarita here, and we have got our French Martini here. I'm going to give this one a little try first. Thank you, Lucy, for asking me to make the margarita. The Frenchie goes out to my girl Claire, who I miss more than anything in the whole world right now. So here are your 3 ingredient cocktails brought to you from the Night Owl. So I hope you're staying safe and everyone's well and not hating life too much while we're all stuck at home. Make sure you just come and grab some of this stuff and make some cocktails with me. Send me some photos, ask me if there's anything you want me to make. It's totally cool. I need something to do as well, so I would absolutely love your suggestions. Take care everyone, and we'll see you for the next episode of Shakin' All Over.